Jet fans, well, that wraps up another New York Jets season. 11-6 final. The Miami Dolphins score the game-winning field goal to make the game 9-6 with about 18 seconds left in the game, and the Jets respond by getting a safety on what was attempted to be a lateral type of deal where they were just going to flip the ball back as much as they could and try to get down the field, score a touchdown with no time left in the clock. Obviously, much like the Jets season ended out, the play bottomed out, and it ended up being 11-6 final. So nobody obviously was really expecting the Jets to win this game. Nobody really thought they had a chance. We're going to play inspired football really with nothing to play for at the end of the season. But here we stand. Nice and rainy day. A total bottom out season collapse that the Jets found a way to pull off. Everyone can say what they want to say. Oh, it was injuries. Oh, it was coaching. Oh, it was this or that. It was Zach Wilson not playing well. Bottom line is, a lot of things went wrong, right? And the Jets had no answers for any of it. So that's more of a cultural thing, having a young football team type of thing, where they have to go through it to learn how to beat it. And I think this year was the Jets going through it. That's plain and simple what it was. A lot of the young rookies were having stellar years, but they had to go through the adversity to grow and somehow next year when that time comes around, learn how to overcome it, hopefully. Hopefully they've done that. They know what it's like to start hot and to not finish. So now hopefully next year they can avoid that. Next year they can come out the gate strong but also sustain that energy because they know what it's like to lose it all. Plain and simple. So, I'm not going to really recap the game. I guess I can, but I don't know what these guys are doing. I'm not going to really recap the game. There's really no point to do that. But it was just basically another Jet game like it's been this whole last 2 months, where the offense was stagnant, could not sustain drives, penalties on third down and short to make it third and long, underthrown balls, guys dropping passes, offense completely flatlining, and the defense having to keep us in the game the entire game. Again, another game, third game in a row with no Jet touchdowns. Absolutely disgraceful. I think they ended the season with 30 straight drives with no touchdowns. That's ridiculous. You mean to tell me your entire offense took the field 30 straight times and could not get in the end zone on any of them? 30 drives. That means the Jets took the field, did not score touchdowns. The Jets took the field, did not score touchdowns. The Jets all the way till 30. 30. Absolutely ridiculous. So, positive takeaways from the game. Obviously, the defense played well against the third-string quarterback. Garrett Wilson had a great game. Made plays after catching the ball. It wasn't just like he was making fantastic catches. He had a play against the kickstart the offense in the first half for like 40 yards. He caught the ball and 30 yards. Caught the ball and bobbed and weaved through defenders like a Quincy Enunwa type play. And it was just like I haven't seen that since maybe the Vikings game. So he ended the season really strong. Ended up with 1,100 yards receiving this year. I'm trying to think. That's pretty much it. You know what I mean? I think Greg Zerloin missed kicks again. Barrios finally was returning kicks instead of fair catching them. Knew what to do. That was a positive. But I mean, like, where has that been all year? You know what I'm saying? Like, and Tyler Conklin with the one-handed catch, where's that been all year? You guys have been dropping balls, and when it doesn't matter, that's when you come to play. Whatever, really weird. Just an ugly game. Just an ugly game to end the year on an ugly season, an ugly second half of the year. Lost 6 straight. So where do we go from here, right? I'm going to make this real quick. New York Jets. If you do not make getting a quarterback in this offseason your number one priority, we will continue to suffer, and other teams will continue to profit off of our suffering. Plain and simple. It is that easy. The Jets have got to go after a quarterback this offseason. I don't care if you keep Mike White on the team. I don't care if you keep Zach Wilson on the team. You've got to get somebody to compete with those guys to know if we really do have the answer at quarterback or somebody competent playing the position. We will not know that until we get somebody that's proven in the league that they're competent and have them get a real sample size of true competency in that quarterback room. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, I want Derek Carr. And I'm going to give you a few reasons why. I'm going to make this short and simple. Number one, besides this past year, which everyone is judging him off of, the man has not had a year where he's not had at least 4,000 yards passing. Maybe maybe 1 or 2 years. He's been in the playoffs multiple times. The man knows how to facilitate the rock, and he puts his heart and soul on the line every week for that Raiders team. We need that. We need that. Next reason. The man has not missed barely any time for an injury. Barely any time at all. I think he had like 1 or 2 games, if I'm correct, or not. Okay? Number 3, gets out of the pocket and throws on the run. Wow, where has that been at? I saw Joe Flacco do that one time today. Getting out of the pocket and running away from the pressure. Because we cannot, I know our offensive line is built, and when they're healthy, pretty well, but you cannot depend on that offensive line to hold you the whole game and you not be able to make a play with your feet or extend a play. Derek Carr can do those things. He would fit in well with our system, which is a quarterback-friendly, run-heavy system. He would fit in very well. You know what I mean? He makes the throws down the field and can get the ball to the guys. He's a facilitator of the ball. He does not force it. You know what I mean? Him and Garrett Wilson could really build some chemistry. You know what I'm saying? And even if he isn't the starter for some reason, Mike White freakishly beats him out in the quarterback competition, so be it. At least we got a veteran in there. Somebody that knows how to run an offense. It seems like it's been the blind leading the blind all year. LaFleur doesn't know what he's doing. Zach doesn't know what he's doing. We don't know if Mike White knows what he's doing. But at least Mike White can make the easy throws, right? So anyway, it's my opinion. That is, if I'm the Jets, you know, besides maybe getting another offensive lineman, just to have real depth and a safety, right? That's all I'm going after in the offseason as a quarterback. Other than those 2 things, there's no reason for the Jets to go frantic and make a ridiculous move in the draft to move up. I think that after today, after losing, after Pittsburgh winning, and, you know, what have you, I think the Jets have actually helped their draft position out. They should be picking between 10 to 15. So, you know, to miss the playoffs, that's actually not a terrible scenario. Yeah, they're in the lower second half of the league that did not make the playoffs, but at least they're in that top quarter of that second half. So that's pretty good. They you know what I mean? The Jets have got to attack this offseason the right way. And this is the last point I'm going to make in this video because it's been a long season. It's been very frustrating to sit here and watch this defense grind their tails off all year long. Yes, they missed a lot of tackles. right? I don't know what the problem is there. That's another thing that's got to get addressed. We got to get guys that can wrap people up, because for some reason, I don't know, it's just not working. So, address the quarterback situation. Maybe bring in another offensive lineman or two. Get another safety, because I don't know what the heck is going on with these tight end plays where they're wide open down the field so much, but hopefully they figure it out. And as far as I go, I'll be back soon, but it's probably my last video for a little while, taking sort of the social media break, and I'll see y'all soon in the off season. Hope y'all enjoy your off season. Make it about you guys. Make it about using these Sundays now to, further yourself in your journey in your life, and lift others up around you to do the same in theirs. Because we're only given one life, and we're only given one opportunity, so to speak. So thank you guys for tuning into my channel for the few weeks that I did it this year, and I'll be back soon. But thank you all.